Tom Cotton with us now. Senator, what do you make of what the president said today?
Well, Neil, it's very disappointing, and it doesn't justify his unwise decision to commute almost 28 years off the sentence of Chelsea Manning, who leaked hundreds of thousands of classified reports that put at risk the lives of Americans and people around the world who cooperated with us, and that's going to be very hurtful to us going forward as well. We depend on the cooperation of people around the world to help advance our interests, and with the president in such a prominent, high-profile way deciding to cut short the sentence of someone who leaked that information, it's going to cause people to think twice about whether they are willing to cooperate with the United States.
Now, there was a large and growing group of those in the LGBT community and elsewhere who were arguing on Chelsea Manning's defense and an early release because maybe the whole transgender thing. I have no idea. But something changed the president's mind to do what he did and to make the argument that she has suffered enough. He even didn't draw the parallel between the irony here, but arguing for someone who was very instrumental in getting the WikiLeaks and the stuff that got out and embarrassed, for example, Hillary Clinton, and the stuff that has really been a consternation for Democrats, saying that that tipped the election, and then doing this, that there was no connection. What did you think of that?
Well, Neil, Chelsea Manning's change from Bradley Manning to Chelsea Manning is really beside the point when it comes to the crimes that she committed against her fellow Americans.
But do you think, Senator, it would have been the same had he remained or she remained Bradley Manning?
Neil, I can't read Barack Obama's mind. His answers today didn't hold weight with me. The fact of the matter is, she received a 35-year sentence for very serious crimes. She would have been up for parole in just a few years. The ordinary operation of the military justice system, if she was going to be released early, would have been much better than a sensational, high-profile, much-discussed presidential pardon because of that the signal it sends to those people all around the world who now doubt whether the American government will be able to keep their identity secret if they decide to cooperate with America.
All right, so you noticed and didn't get any word that LGBT groups and others who are arguing on her behalf did not influence this decision. You don't think that was at all the case?
Neil, like I said, I can't read the president's mind. It certainly is not a issue for me. What I care about is the crimes that she committed and the signal that we're now sending around the world.
Yeah, I think it's one of your Republicans said the crimes she committed or he committed doesn't matter, the gender, just the crimes. But let's step back a little bit and get to this anger that's developed, because we're getting mixed messages, certainly in the White House, that the intelligence leaks and everything else was consequential and meaningful and damaging to Democrats, and particularly Hillary Clinton, but this stuff is not. What did you think?
I don't know, Neil. Maybe Barack Obama's position on WikiLeaks is that it's bad when it embarrasses Democrats, but it's good when it undermines our national security. I think it's bad all along. It's a front for adversarial powers, and we should take our secrecy laws and classified information very seriously.
I guess some people worry that Julian Assange would similarly get pardoned or given some sort of special presidential nod. That did not appear to be the case today, at least listening to the president, but he is still president for another 40 hours. So what do you think could happen?
That's right, Neil. And obviously, Chelsea Manning's case is the most high profile, but we shouldn't overlook some of the other actions President Obama has taken this week. He released a convicted Puerto Rican terrorist. He released hundreds of drug traffickers and drug dealers, keeping with his practice of letting violent criminals go early out of prison. He also released 10 detainees from Guantanamo Bay to Oman. Some of these were the hardest of the hardcore, people who were close associates with bin Laden. So his actions over the last several days have badly undermined our national security. They've badly undermined law and order here in the United States. I hope that he doesn't continue this over the next 2 days, but you never know.
All right, Senator Tom Cotton, thank you very, very much. Very good seeing you again.
Thanks, Neil.
All right.